if I wanted to leave anything, it's like, I've seen this all over Instagram and Facebook and memes everywhere, but there's that meme that always says, I'm going to paraphrase it. Give people grace and don't show up with judgment because you don't really know what someone else is going through.
Yes.
And I think that's so important because I think I've held that with me always, because maybe you didn't see it when we were working together, but I was going through a ton of struggling. And maybe that's why I was able to, me not having kids at the time, give you everything that you needed and give the grace that you needed, because you were a human being and I cared about you as a person. But I also really believed that you would be able to operate and show up as your best self if you were given the time and the opportunity to be with your daughter at the time. Right. So that would be like my first thing is have grace with others with little to no judgment, because you really don't know the behind the scenes story.
Yes.
And then really, how can we lift each other up? Right. Like just reconnecting with you and being here today. I'm just so proud of you. And I'm honored that you feel the way that you feel about me, and that I helped pave the way for you. But and I'm so glad that I was able to do that for you. But you really, you created your life story and your life path, and
still creating it.
Really proud of where you are.
A little teary-eyed. I'm still creating it. And, it just reminds me, it's so good when I think God has really been good to me over the years, because he's really put some wonderful people in my path.
Yeah.
That has been able to walk this journey with me with no judgment, like you said.
Right.
And allowing me to really be honest about who I am in the world, So I'm really blessed, and I'm so grateful that you were that start for me. And I do believe that I am here now because of those, like, my experiences, and then just encountering just people like yourself. And I have some other really good, people in my life that I admired, while I was doing my thing or trying to do my thing. I had a vision for myself. I've always had a vision for myself. As young as I can remember, I knew I was going places, and I was determined to get there. And even walking into your office I remember my mom that morning, she's like, how are you going to get a job in HR with no experience? I was like, you watch me. Okay.
Right. I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna.
Yep. And give people chances.
Yes.
Right? Give people chances, because look at what it can turn into.
Yeah. So I want my life where it's just anything. I really do believe anything you want in life, you could have it. I think anything you put your mind to, you could accomplish it. I believe that if you just take the time out to unpack some of those areas in your life that might be just holding you back a little bit, you will come out in a beautiful place, a better place. I think attaining that peaceful mindset will help you along that journey, because that was the first thing I had to do, was tackle how I think and how I feel emotionally.
Absolutely. You have to be willing to do the work and take accountability.
Yeah, for
sure. But all life warriors are not alone, right? And that's such a perfect name, because life is not easy all the time, right? And there are challenges that you have to, fight through like a warrior. So, and if you do, I do believe fruits of your labor will come. Not everything will be easy all the time, but if you're willing to fight for what you want in your life, I think that everything is possible.